I've finally realized that if you really want to get ahead of your peers, I mean, if you want to travel the world, you want to do the things you have always wanted, you want to live the dream life which you have always pictured yourself as the main character, then you really need to do the hard things. When I was growing up, I always knew that I was this ambitious person. Not the loud one, but that quiet one. That one that knew what she wanted. And I knew also that I was not the lazy person to just sit and not do my goals. But growing up, I started looking for the simplest way to do things. I started wanting everything to just be easy. But trust me, 90% of the times, it doesn't actually work that way. And I started learning the hard way that to really actually succeed in life, it takes a lot of factors: consistency, determination, and a burning drive. Now, it's not even easy because me sitting here, I had a YouTube channel earlier where I was talking about editing tutorials and the channel died. Not because I didn't have the passion for editing, and also not because I didn't want to continue posting, but because I got tired in the middle. I got tired of zero views, and I also wanted something simple: blow up one day and, happily ever after. But I've really come to realize that there are three things involved in building success and getting the life you have always wanted. The first thing is clarity. Now, when I say clarity, I mean knowing what you actually want. For somebody that is very ambitious and is multidimensional like me, I have lots of interest in so many things. You will really need to narrow down to things that actually matter, because because pursuing so many dreams at once is just as pursuing nothing at all. So you really need to gain clarity on the things you actually want. There's something called the 525 rule, and that is what I did. You write down 25 things you really, really want. You can call them goals or wants. Just write the things you really want so badly, 25 of them. Then fish out five from the 25 that is so important, that is the most important, and strike out the rest. I mean, strike them out. Then focus on that five things. You can say one of your goals is to get a YouTube channel. Maybe that is one of your goals, or one of your goals is to earn $1,000 in a year. If those are your goals, then you need to focus so much on them. And that is where clarity comes in. So you really need clarity if you want to chase your goals and, get the dream you want. Then the second hard thing is to actually execute. I've always been that one person that finds it so hard to start. I have my journal here, and trust me, I have so many plans, like so many plans written out in this book. But starting was always the problem. I could get an idea and start. I would keep waiting for the perfect time, for the perfect day, for the sunny day. Maybe I would give excuses like, oh, the sun didn't come out well, I can't video properly. I would say something like, oh, my shirt doesn't look good, or my chin looks somehow on camera. I always had excuses. I've realized that to get to where I actually want to go, I really need to thin the bridge or reduce the friction, or let me call it the bridge between thinking of an idea and executing it. Trust me, that is one big step to becoming what you want to become, because there is something to think of an idea and there's another thing to really execute that idea. So, execute. Do you want to start that YouTube channel you have been procrastinating on for so long? Please go and eat record. Do you want to finally start going to the gym and shed those weight? Please start. Do you want to start doing 50 steps every day? I promise you that I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm not even near where I want to be. But I've actually realized that the truth is we really need to work on it. We really need to execute. No excuses, no fancy gadgets. Just do the things you really need to do. Then the third thing and the most important of everything I've mentioned here is consistency. Every single person I admire online Is it Gary, Alexomozy, Mr. Beast? One thing I've noticed that is consistent about them is that they were consistent. I've watched up until when Alex Omosi started, started his craft, when he started talking on YouTube. I've always watched his video and I've always admired him. And I swear by everything that consistency is one of the best ways to achieve anything. Trust me, consistency is so good because look, think of all your favorite creators. Think of everyone you really admire on this online space. They were consistent. Nobody just started one day. And even if you're waiting for that viral post, let me shock you. Even if you get viral, do you have a track record of the things you have done? Because there was a time there was something someone told me some years back, and he said the goal is not even to go viral. The goal is never to even go viral. And as a new creator starting out in whatever you are doing, the goal is really not to go viral, but is to create a system whereby even if you go viral today, people would not just, forget you like remain cheese in the dustbin. Goal is really not to go viral. Trust me. I know most people, even myself, I wanted to just go viral, like boom. I've everyone is seeing me, but I realized that if I go viral today, what is the track record I've left? What is the things you have left? What are the things you have done that people can, okay, maybe let's use YouTube for instance. Maybe you have finally posted that one video and the algorithm picks it and gets over 2 million views. Now imagine 2 million people see that video and okay, maybe they say, okay, this sounds great. I think I like this person. They would go onto your page, enter your page, and look for more videos. But if they don't even see good quality content in that page at that point in time, they will bounce. And trust me, that is even doing you more bad than good. And because your goal is to go viral, you start obsessing over the metrics. You start obsessing over who viewed your video. You start becoming so obsessed. And that is not healthy if you are trying to build something, you're trying to build something productive. Now, trust me, going viral is good, but it actually do have its downside. Now, I figured out that doing the hard things is not easy because imagine waking up in the morning to edit a video. It's not easy at all. Going, editing videos, posting, setting up a camera, and doing a video, a 10 minutes video of you. It's actually not easy. It's really, really not easy. Let's even be honest. But the truth is, doing the hard things are the main things to get to our goal. So it's not just getting an idea. I want to start a YouTube channel, or I finally want to do my master's. Sounds great, right? But the bridge to getting that idea and getting that thing you want done is comes from three things. You need clarity, you need to execute that plan which you have set out. Then the third thing is for you to be consistent. Now, I really understand consistency is not easy, but think of the life you have always wanted for yourself. Think of how much pain it would cause you if you didn't finally get the dream you have always wanted. Think of how much it would be so traumatizing if you didn't do the things you actually wanted just because you couldn't spare some minutes editing a video, or just because you couldn't just do the extra things. So it's not easy actually, because even me sitting down creating this video took me a whole lot of time. But the honest truth is, for us to get to that point, we really, really, really need to be consistent. So if you have watched this video to the end, I really hope you love this video, and I hope you think about it even when you go to bed. Think of the things you have always wanted, the life, the dream, the house, the cars. Think of it all. It would be so painful to miss these opportunities just because you didn't do the hard things, just because you couldn't do the things which, yeah. Please do also subscribe, like, share, and also comment. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next one.